Hey, what's up guys? Vin here. I just wanted to make a quick video just stating some opinions and going over a few things. I wanted to start with implants here. I prefer resist over having more hull or shield. In the long run, I believe resist will help you more. You can kind of go either way here. I honestly prefer the Empire one because of the crit chance, and normally people die pretty quick if you watch some of the other videos, especially if you're using the assault plasmas. But the reduced target locking time, that helps a lot when you're dogfighting. I used missile velocity and turn speed. You could use the 10%, but I think 10% on the damage is not going to be enough to warrant giving away this passive, just because this right here will enable you to make sure you get a hit on people, and especially when you're dogfighting, it's useful. I prefer rotation speed. This is the Federation one is good if you're going up and down around asteroids. You could take Jericho if you want a little bit more speed, but I find 5% compared to this 30% here is not a good trade-off. Hopefully one day they will add implant profiles. I've been suggesting that for a while now. What would be perfect if they would just have like 3 different pages you could switch between, like, in the middle of battle. I don't know if you ever played League of Legends, but like having mastery pages. I could have one for my frigate, one for my interceptor, one for my fighter. But on the 6th tier here, if you're flying like a frigate or anything like that, I would probably say weapon damage would be the best. Maybe this right here, the projectile speed, that'd be pretty sweet. I'd honestly probably take that. But I'd take the increased critical damage, just because on my collar here, you see it's at 30% crit now, 32 if you use railguns. And then you have this. So you put those two together, pop your overdrive, you literally melt people away. Hopping into tier 3 here, I use the afterburner energy use reduced by 20%. Reduces recharge time for your restoration modules. I see some people use that because you can pop a flare whenever you get slowed, and it gives you 10 seconds, so full speed. And then I use speed. That's a must-have, I believe. And let's see, I use these right here. I use my military CPU always, and I use shield resist because, in my opinion, having high shield regen is better off than, I would say, more shield. That's why I think right here, instead of having more shield, I use shield regen. If there's not a healer frigate around, it can definitely save your life. Here, I would probably use energy regen. I just use this one because I have the experimental for it. I use nano because when I'm dogfighting, as soon as my shield drops, you can pop that, or if you're trying to run away, you can hit both of these right here at the same time and make a clean getaway pretty often. And hull resist for kinetic. The way tier 2, there's so many people using railguns now. You'll see assault and mostly stabilized railguns everywhere. So I use that, and I just started using this reduced weapon spread because I'm using these assault plasmas. If you see some of my other videos, you'll see I normally stick with stabilized railguns, which let's see, they have no spread if you semi-auto fire it. So you're out there, 0 degree spread, 1.7 with that reducer, spread reduce, if you hold it down. The cool thing about the railguns is that 5400 range, 5730 projectile speed. You know, you can engage people at range and accurately hit them as long as you're not holding it down. And even if, I mean, if they're 3,000 meters or closer, I usually hold it down. The cool thing about the stabs are it takes 28 seconds to overheat compared to the assault plasmas here having 12 seconds. That's more than double that you can hold the trigger down. So, I mean, they're both good in my opinion. I kind of noticed that I wasn't really taking advantage of the railguns. I mean, I was shooting at people, you know, at 5K and out, but it's really hard to kill somebody from, you know, 5,200 meters out with your railguns. And I noticed I was always kind of, after going through my videos and watching, I'm always up close and personal fighting, close quarter combat, like pretty much all the kills. I kind of figured I would swap it out for the assault plasma since I have the purples anyway. And I mean, it is 3,000 meters, and the projectile speed is 1750, and it overheats in 12 seconds. So I mean, those are all drawbacks compared to the railguns. But if you watch that episode 7 video I put out called Plasma Time, you'll see that I think I got like 3 Fast and Furious medals in that one battle, and there were frigates. So I mean, if you can take down a guard or engineer frigate in less, you know, about 4 to 5 seconds from full shield and hull by using your aim and overcharge and overdrive together, I mean, you know, 12 seconds is plenty of time. You just have to make sure your shots count. I use armor piercing missiles. I usually launch one for like a clutch kill around the corner. Thank you. Maybe in a little bit. But yeah, I carry a minefield. It's good if somebody's chasing you. You have an intercept that won't leave you alone. You're almost dead. You know, go through some kind of hole or something tight to kind of force them into them, and you know, drop them, and then flip your ship around, pop them with a missile, and unload on them. Alright, well, I'm going to pause this here, and I believe I'm going to take you into battle, and I'll kind of show you, like, I'll tell you what I'm thinking and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And just to throw it out there, I usually run shield resist EM, just because it's highly underrated. If I wasn't using that, I would be running that right there. Welcome back, guys. Captain Recon is what came up first, so I'm just kind of gonna go through and, like I said, I'm gonna just try to explain what I'm doing. I'm gonna pause it and I'll be back. Alright, what I want to do right now is just kind of, this is the beginning, so any warpers, warp gates, micro warp, anything like that, we want to see if any of that's going to come towards that captain. After the first little bit, I'll usually move forward under cover. See, there's a nice little target right there. Okay, and somebody took the captain out already. Well, that's going to make for an easy battle. Alright, let's get out of dodge. See? You always want to try to evade around stuff. See these moves here? I still got hit by that missile, but it's alright. Come on, baby. Get me out of here. Just throw a missile towards that guy. Alright, we're dead. Alright guys, squatting up here. I just wanted to explain a good setup if you're playing in a squad. In my opinion, and what I usually roll in my squad if I'm the leader, or I'll make a suggestion even if I'm not, is having one engineer, one guard frigate with propulsion inhibitor and missile defense, and probably a pulsar for the beacon hunts, domination, stuff like that. And a one tackler. The Rhino is a really good tackler because of the 50% module effectiveness. But you want to make sure you have target painter. And the last ship is usually mine, a gunship. And you always want to, usually, I mean, we're in TeamSpeak when we play, but if you're not, or even so, just, double tap your target, whoever's calling the targets. Usually the gunship, you're the one that's going to be killing people and doing the most damage. Your tackler can be the one to call targets, since he's going to be using target painter. I usually prefer to do it myself. And you always want to go for the engineer frigates, if it's reasonable. If he's not, if there's too many people to shoot at and he's behind a rock or something, maybe that's a little different. But if you can shoot him down, and it's not unreasonable, you don't have to go too much out your way. Go for the engineer frigates first. And I like to take out the guard frigates if they do have the propulsion inhibitor, because that can really ruin your day. Alright, I'm going to pause it here and fast forward when I get in battle. See you then. Hey guys, we're waiting on our engineer to set his ship up. I figured I'd go over my ships real quick, just so you can kind of get an idea of what I use. When it comes to your missile slots, I always use armor-piercing missiles. I never use anything else. And I use minefields. In Tier 3, the Strong Jericho command ship has 9 large missile slots. Some people use nukes. Honestly, myself, I prefer to carry 9 armor-piercing missiles and 9 of the octopus missiles. Together, that's right about 10,000 damage, and you can do 9, 10,000 damage salvos. So that's pretty badass. So the Hydra, shield strength, maximum capacitor, shield resist. A lot of people don't do that, but I think it's pretty important. That puts me at 33. And with that shield resist up here, that's 43 in battle. Again, kinetic hull resist, stabilized railguns. You can use hail plasmas if you want. My covert ops ships, shield strength, energy regen, collision, emergency barrier, suicide module. I use this Orion targeting complex. You use that with these rapid fires, and it's really like having 4 turns like a fighter. You take people down really quick. And adaptive camo. I use suicide mostly just on the enemy captains. I did just find a experimental plasma arc. Those are really good if you get up on a frigate and you literally sit there on him and pop it, but I don't really use it too much myself. Again, piercing missiles. My scout here, recon ships are really underrated. A lot of people. If you're playing solo by yourself and no one else has a recon ship on your team, you can throw the chances of actually winning that battle in your favor by flying a recon ship. You have spy drones, abuse the hell out of them. Phase modulator for getting out and surviving. I carry the reduced weapon spread and emergency barrier. Mines to drop behind me if I need to. And this right here, I usually pop it at the beginning of an engagement, because I can take their shield away and give it to myself at the same time. Alright, I'll see you guys in battle. And I prefer the rapid fires on interceptors and assaults on fighters. Yep. Hey guys, unfortunately we got another combat recon. I was kind of hoping for like a beacon hunt or something so I could show you some other tactics, but for right now. That's fine. Just kind of keep an eye on what your captain's going to be flying, so you kind of know what to expect, and kind of look at your team and just see what kind of ships they have, and see what you need to bring along. Myself in Tier 2, I pretty much exclusively fly my gunship, just because it kills people so fast, and I like to engage rather than support myself. Here and there I'll bring out the engineer frigate, for a change of pace, but most of the time this is what you'll see me flying. Here we're going to try to stick together. I believe, Pharaoh is captain. Our other guy's going to protect him. Me and Costin, he's in a tackler, so he's going to paint some targets for me. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to tell Costin to back up some, because there's too many over there. He's outnumbered. You don't want to go into a fight that you know you can't win. He's going to try to kill the captain. Oh shit, son. Good job. Wow, I just fixed that for us. What do you know? A target. See an engineer figure right there? We want to go ahead and take him out now. Come on, dude. Leave me alone. Let's get it. Oh, you worked away. And I got disintegrated. Nice shot. I was flying straight right there. You should never do that. Always bob and weave, left and right, up and down. Whatever you can do to avoid what just happened to me. Alright. I just press R and let's find the closest target to us. See these long range frigates over here? They're gonna be a bitch to get close to. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to get up over here with this asteroid. We'll come around from this way. Maybe we won't get popped. Won't take very many to kill us, so definitely want to be careful. I have a lot of them. Alright, we're gonna go for this guy because he doesn't see us. And we'll come up behind this guy right here. Alright. Let's see, there's 3 left. Let's go finish them off. I want to take that engineer frigate out first. But this guy's looking pretty lonely over here. Always make sure you keep an eye on your missiles. I'm out of missiles right now and your cooldowns. See, I still need a quarter left for my overdrive. No matter though, we got help. A lot of the times, it's good not to hold the trigger down until you overheat. Hold the trigger down, and once you start getting to the red, it can be beneficial just to let off. You will be able to shoot quicker than if you overheated and you have to wait the 4 or 5 seconds for the whole cooldown to come back around. If you let go before you overheat, you can let it drop to about maybe halfway and then pick it back up again. Yeah, I just wanted to point out real quick about contracts. Just kind of check each one out, see what you like to do. Like techs, they're for railguns, and I wanted to check out railguns. I was liking the stab rails, so I decided to level them up. I started out with Legion, but just kind of look it up and see what each one does. Like Armada, pretty sure Armada is for plasmas. You just kind of level up what you plan on using. Alright guys, we have a beacon hunt here. In tier 3, that beacon would be getting nuked to hell and back, but we're in tier 2, so we're gonna catch a gate from somebody. There it is. At the beginning, I would not rush to that beacon. I will show you what I usually do. Always go for the engineer frigates. Then you want to pick off stragglers. Then you want to look over here. Just keep looking for engineer frigates. Shield down. Pop my nano. Speed boost. Let's try to get out of here. I'll drop mines behind me usually. Alright, so no one took the bait. Oh yeah, they did. Somebody died. Alright, let's see if we can take that guard frigate out real quick. Alright, so now we just keep an eye on engineer frigates. You can see the counter up top. It's a good idea to head to the next beacon about 10 to 15 seconds. That's usually a good starting point. See how missiles can be clutch. Use them at the right time. Alright, we are dead. Alright, everybody's fighting over the beacon. We're gonna go here on the side, see if we can't pick some people off. It's 10 seconds left. People are gonna start moving to the next beacon. Remember on beacon hunt, they usually go A, B, and C. Here, 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 here. They're different for every map, but after you play one a couple times and you know that it's A, B, and C, you get pretty used to knowing where to go. Alright, we got some people targeting us. Know your opponent too in that top left. You see where it tells you what kind of ship it is? This is dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, don't do that. That was really retarded. One thing about beacon hunt is knowing when you can take a beacon and when you can't. See that beacon out there? Look at all those mines over there. And the amount of people. There's no way we're going to be able to take that beacon. There's only 15 seconds left. So we're just going to head to this beacon over here. Remember, you can ping beacons from the map. That's a good tactic to do. Let your teammates know to go ahead and start moving. Anytime you see that tycoon right there, you want to back up, because it would do that to you. Alright, now we can concentrate on holding this beacon here. I'm gonna let some people come a little closer. Got that guy right there. You want to avoid making yourself a target as much as possible. This is exactly what we're doing. Engineer frigate right there. Definitely want to go for him. you need to get up close and personal, don't hesitate. Just don't run into those mines like that. Anytime you lose your shield, pop nano. I overheated, so let's get back in for a second run. Always keep dodging. Left, right, up, down, whatever you can do. This guy is not dying. I'm actually gonna try. Well, I was gonna try to get out of there, but I hit a mine. Not smart. Alright, they're already on Beacon B. That is not good. Luckily 40 to 15. Alright. I always like to ambush them when they're coming in. Obviously you can see what I'm going for. And he is pulling some wild evasive. This is when a missile would be really nice to have right now. That's cool though. Let's just head to the next beacon. We'll ambush any engineer frigates we see on the way there. Got a lock on right there, the little icon. That means somebody locked onto you. You definitely want to keep an eye out on that. And there you go. And I'm still hoping for some experimental stabilized railguns. I know my day will come. It's like losing the lottery every day. Military T3. Don't need this. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. Feel free to check out some of my other videos for tactics. You can kind of just watch and see what I do. Anyway, thanks for checking it out. Like, subscribe if you like what you see. If you have any ideas for videos, drop them in the comment section. I'm always up for taking ideas, suggestions, anything like that. Alright guys, see you later.